It's here. Yeah, so let's just tear this open. And... oh boy. Yep. There it is. The prodigal son of the franchise. The one that was supposed to save it all, really. That is, until this one came along, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely. If you haven't played this, play it. But we're going to focus on this today. Just this right here. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, right? I kind of almost don't want to play it because I don't want it to be sullied. I mean, my expectations are already low, you know? But at the same time, I also still don't want to be let down. It's just staring me in the face, and I bought it to play it, so yeah, let's pop it in. So, seeing as I can't create my own skater, I have a customized skater here. This is a new guy. His name is Mosley Mahoosleys. So yeah, say hello to good old Mosley. So here we go. Right off the bat, I don't think it feels as bad as I thought it would. And I'm coming in with really low expectations. It does feel like Pro Skater HD, except maybe not as heavy. I have to get used to the slam down bullshit. If you ollie, you know, and then you hit triangle or Y or whatever, you ollie and then you hit grind, you slam down. So you slam down on the grinding like this. I assume that's an attempt to make it easier to land grinds, like especially when you're right over it, like that, and you sort of magnetize to the bullshit. See, like, you kind of magnetize to it almost. Swag crates. They really wanted to date this thing, didn't they? Who says swag anymore? Oh, and in case you didn't see when I was in the character menu, the stats are empty. And look at this, check out my turning. Can't even do a full 540 in the air. I'm only able to squeeze out a 360. Even if I do a boneless going up for a little more air. See? Oh. I don't even think there's switch stance in this. So we're just gonna skate around the barracks some. Complete objectives and whatnot. Good old Mosley here rides regular, so we're gonna try to keep him in the regular stance as much as we can. I don't like the push thing. It delays your pushing. Like when you hold down X or whatever to accelerate, there's a delay because you have to wait for the player to push. And I get this for, you know, realism purposes or whatnot, but... man, my spinning is shit. You can't do a 180 turn unless you're like 10 feet in the air. Got combo. Good news. I got combo. Let's do big head barracks. Your head's gonna pop. Do tricks to survive as long as you can. Oh, I cannot do these turns. Why did I do a turn? See? My head's gonna pop. Why did I think I could accomplish that 180? What the hell? Oh, I should have finished that combo a little sooner. This is just too much to have to look for. Like, you have to watch where you're going to keep little light combos going. And then you also have to look at the timer to see how long you can hold it. And then have to look at your head meter to make sure you don't go 100% and go kaput. I gotta say, the more you play it, the more the movement feels pretty clunky. I was doing shit. All right, one more time. One more time. Oh. See how long I can keep it going for, because the rate your head grows gets quicker as time goes by. Let's see how long I can keep this going for. Nope. I'm done. I'm toast. Yep. Good run though. Minute 34. Here's the secret DVD right up there. Now, how the hell am I gonna get up there? Nah, I need the 6 score. I'm gonna have to retry that. I've been playing these games for 17 fucking years. I am not settling on just a pro score. Are you kidding me? Got him. Ha ha! Mountain Dew. Everybody loves Mountain Dew. That Impossible looks so bad. Look at the animation for it. It kind of stalls out. Oh, would you look at that? I got a big-ass splinter in my hand. SpongeBob SquarePants, eat your heart out. How did I wall plant off of a rail? Did I just wall plant off a rail? Actually, no. As Editor Goblin just showed me, I wall planted off the air. I do like the little victory animations whenever you do some tricks. Like, for instance, let me do something right here. Yeah, I like that. That's actually pretty cool. That is a nice little touch. Look at the front foot Impossible. It looks even worse. Like, it's supposed to be one fluid motion of the board, like going around. These sounds have no soul to them either. They just sound kind of dull. Everything looks dull. Everything's sort of like pinkish gray toned. So this is School 3. I've already done a couple things here, but my PS4 DVR was not recording. Holy shit. That was actually not a bad combo. So as you can see, School 3 is just kind of a reworking of School 2. That is a big-ass football. Why is there a big fucking football in the parking lot? Who plays football in the parking lot and has the goalposts up in the parking lot? High schools have football fields too. I don't know, man. I don't know. But as you can see, they sort of got rid of the Carlsbad area over here. This game is electrifying. Like my skateboard. Ooh. What the hell? Why am I doing a manual? I was doing a manual. I was doing a manual, but it wasn't registering as a manual. What? Oh, out of bounds. I see. I see what you're getting at, game. Why is it undefined? What am I doing wrong? Why do they have the bounds so close together? Undefined. Again, fuck this shit. Kick all 3 balls and head back to the fountain. I'm glad they didn't have Big Drop in this, at least. Got it. First try. And the slam down thing can kiss my fucking ass. Collect hall passes with a high trick multiplier for more points. With a high trick multiplier? How are you supposed to do this? So they expect you to have a high combo multiplier while collecting these hall passes. What kind of shit were they on when they made this game? 229. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Where's this other fucking hall pass? No, fuck this shit. I can't hold a manual for shit. And I can't revert for shit. Still think it's sick. Fuck it. Like, I paid $17 for this game, and this definitely does feel like just one of those low-budget $20 games that you get on Steam or whatever. Use a flip trick to fire. How am I out of bounds already? You bitch! Just a bit too crazy. These boundaries are stupid. Fuck this. Got it. That time. Fuck that. So now that I've played a few hours of this game, what are my final thoughts? Well, it's certainly not as catastrophically bad as people say it was on release, that's for sure. Since release, some of its wrinkles have certainly been ironed out. Textures don't flicker, and I haven't had an instance where my player glitches through time and space at Mach 20 speed. And another thing, I'm not so sure if multiplayer works on this game anymore or not because I heard that the servers went down, but I've actually seen videos of multiplayer working again on PlayStation, but I can't check that for myself because I don't have PS Plus, I just play private games. But with that out of the way, it leaves us with the final question. Is it fun? Kinda not really. While the missions are simple enough, how the game controls is a major hindrance, making the game more difficult to progress. And how differently and poorly it controls from the traditional Tony Hawk game isn't worth completing some of the missions that are so stupidly simple. Not to mention the missions don't really change from map to map. They're all the same. You push balls out of pools, you get this high score, you collect some bullshit icons across the map and deliver them to a certain spot. It never changes. And yes, I said push balls out of pools. This game tricks you into playing with balls. The game is bland and shallow, lacking attitude or atmosphere. Everything looks dull, gray, and washed out. Not to mention the semi-cell shading just doesn't look good. All in all, I give it a 2.5 out of 5, middle of the road. This is definitely more of a $15 game than a full-price $60 game, and it's an absolute devastating atrocity that they charged you $60 for this shit. 60 full-ass dollars! But ultimately, in defense of Robomoto, Activision was always increasingly demanding of their developers. I mean, look at Call of Duty, for instance. Yearly release after yearly release, and they demanded that from Neversoft too, and that's why the Tony Hawk games took a nosedive in quality after Underground 2. Neversoft got burnt out, packed their bags, and moved on. Robomoto didn't know how to make a Tony Hawk game, and Activision probably never gave them the time of day to get things right. The shining instance of this is Activision rushed the production of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 to meet with the expiring contract that they had with the Birdman. It just sucks that the contract had to go out with a whimper, such as this game right here.
But holy shit, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, you gotta play that shit right now. You gotta get it. It doesn't matter if it's on PC, Xbox One, or PlayStation 4, you gotta play this bitch. You gotta play this bitch. It's so good.
Vicarious Visions nailed this bitch. Play it.